bat on its way. And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Career numbers against Chen. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting fourth,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Batting 7. Left
Here's
fielder,
Ben Zobrist now.
Zobrist.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
DeGrom.
Into the box now, Jacob DeGrom. Lifted in the air to center field. Brinson's in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new teams, the shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Hit on the ground out to short. And they will get, no, he's in there. Very close play at first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Cubs have decided to.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batters ruled out.
In now, Brian Anderson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And the Marlins have their first hit of the season. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
From the stretch, way in front of that fastball. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 2 for 12. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Anderson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Just got a piece to the right side. Rizzo charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Chen into the windup. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brinson is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Right there for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitch.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
And now Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
First baseman number 44.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins 1. Leading off the inning, JT Riddle. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So digging in now, number 45. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in now, number 44, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He looks